Hey guys. Hello, everyone. Thank you guys for being here. Oh, my hair is all over the place. Oh, thank you guys for being here. Hello, everyone. We are back for another video. Can everybody hear me good? I want to make sure before we get started good. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me good. No muffled sounds. Everything sound good. Can everybody see me and hear me well? Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear and see me good. Hello. I see some ones. Okay. I see some ones. Great. All right. Let's get into the show. We got some good topics for you guys. All right. Okay. So thank you guys for joining us for our pop-in video. Yes, honey, everything said in the video is alleged and in my opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment. Okay. We are on subscribers mode only. So let's please make sure we are all hitting that like button. Okay. Let's get into our first topic, honey. Because yes, we got some good topics. Yes, we do, honey. Yes, we do. I hope y'all had a great Tuesday. I sure did. I had a hellified day at work today. I was so damn glad to get off work. I was like, fuck this job today. Today, not entirely. Today, I was just like, y'all know, has anybody ever felt like that? You just had like a crazy day at work where everything was just like chaotic, like nothing was going right. I was just like, in my head, I was just like, fuck this job today. Not entirely. I was just like, shit. And I never like to like look at the clock or look at my phone to try to see what time it is. I don't ever like to keep checking the time, but today I was just like, I'm ready to get off work. It was one of those days, y'all. Oh my God. Today was that day. Like everything irritated me today. I don't know why. Everything irritated me today. I was just like, somebody asked me a question. I was like, I was in that mode today. And as soon as my ass got off from work, I was fine. I said, see, I needed to be off. That's all it was. I was just like, one more person asked me something, I'm gonna throw this motherfucking laptop like a frisbee across the fucking room. Now I was on that bullshit today. I don't know what's wrong with me today, y'all. Oh Lord. It was one of them days. Damn. I wanted to throw my laptop like a frisbee, y'all. Anybody ever felt like that? Oh Lord, I need anger management too. I do. I know I do. All right, let's get on into it, child. Let's talk about old Ray, honey, with her fake boyfriend having ass. I think Sheree might be going through a midlife crisis, or she might be having some self-esteem issues, honey, because she is out here trying to get some more surgery, honey, on her body out here. Yeah, Sheree trying to get some more surgery on her body. And she's getting the surgery at this place. Yes, I'm gonna throw my laptop like a frisbee, Mr. Bear. Okay. She's gonna be having her surgery. She announced on her live that she was going to this place called Goals Plastic Surgery in Atlanta. Now they're saying that this is like the worst place that you can ever go to get surgery. They're saying this place is ghetto, that is cheap. They're saying it's like a effing zoo. Okay, I'm gonna read some of the comments to you guys after I play the video. People were telling Sheree not to do the surgery because like she's going too far with all the surgeries. Like her face is starting to look like real, like, you know, like her face is kind of giving stiff. She's had several nose jobs, even though she said, I've never touched my nose. She has. I've showed you guys pictures where her nose was, Sheree used to have like a bell pepper nose. Her nose was like this when she first came on the show. And she was very self-conscious. That's why she always used to wear her hair down. And she would always wear it like in her face, like to try to hide her face. But then when she got a little money right, she started chopping on her nose, child. And now she's got, you know, her nose is like Michael Jackson now. So, yeah, she got a Michael Jackson nose. I was like, girl, can you breathe with that nose? Ugh. No wonder you stay with an attitude. But, yeah, so people were saying that her new teeth, she got some new teeth. I think she got veneers or something like that. They were saying her new teeth look like chiclets. Like, they were reading her down. I said, damn, not chiclets. But, yeah, honey, let's go. Shit. Not chiclets, girl. Why is that so funny to me right now? Yeah, she had like a bell pepper nose. Her shit was like, boom. I'm gonna have to show y'all because I got it in my phone. I'm gonna have to show y'all Sheree's nose because I know I posted it on my page. Sheree had a huge ass nose. All right, let's get into it. Let me get into it. Because she talking about child, she getting some work done. I'm like, girl, you don't really need no work. Because y'all know she works. She works out a lot. She keeps her body up. I got to give it to her for her age. She looks great. All right.
What she had to say. Hey guys, it's your girl Sheree, and I am teaming up with Goes Plastic Surgery here in Atlanta. Stay tuned for my journey. You guys know I work out. I put that work in. I go hard, but it's a few things I'm going to let you know about that I'm not happy about. So stay tuned. You will see. Now, I don't know.
All right. Yeah, so she's talking about she want to get some work done. Now, do y'all see anything that she might need to work on? I hope it's free, because y'all know they're saying them lights over there at the chateau sometime be almost off. She be down there trying to get a payment plan on them lights down there at the chateau. That's what the streets was telling me, y'all know. I can keep my ear like this to the streets. But that's what the streets had told me. And y'all know I listen real heavy to the streets, honey, when they be telling me stuff, because I know they ain't gonna never lie. The streets will never lie to Caramel. All right. But let's go ahead and see what the peoples was saying about Sheree, honey, trying to get this surgery. They said that you did not need no lip injections, nor did you need a facelift, Sheree. It says you had a natural beauty. Had, okay? Had meaning not no more. All right, it says that you aged gracefully, girl. Says that you were one of the originals without surgery. What are you doing? That's what they're asking her. Another person says, is she trying to look like Nene? That's a read. Damn, not Nene. Another person came in and says, no more. Says, don't get no more surgery, girl. You look great. Stop here before it gets out of control, girl. Like Janet Jackson, control. That's what they're trying to tell her. Okay. Yes, girl, please stop. Please stop. Now, this is, of course, I shared this one on my, I don't know why the hell she was smiling like this. Like, Sheree, yeah, I don't know why you're smiling like that. Maybe your face was frozen. Maybe you had some, maybe you had something going on in your face. I don't know. Your face was looking real crazy right there. That smile was looking real crazy. But right, yeah, people are encouraging her to stop with the surgeries because Sheree they're saying that they think she's going too far. They think she's going too far. Oh yeah, I had some more. Let me read these out. Okay. Oh, they're saying that Goals, meaning Goals Plastic Surgery, is ghetto in their advertising. They're saying that don't put yourself in and names in the same sentence with Goals. So somebody from Goals Plastic Surgery actually replied, and they said, so why are you following us then if we're so ghetto? That sounds like a sister, because I don't see white people hopping in like that. And yeah, they're saying that it's like in the hood. They said this place is kind of like in the hood. And it's like this little cheap, ran down place. So I don't know what the hell Sheree doing up in there. Yeah, her face was frozen, girl. Frozen like a popsicle. So this other person says that not just advertising. Have you ever been there? Says that place was like a zoo and very unorganized. Says no way was I letting them operate on me. I said, oh, child. Now somebody else says, Sheree, please do not proceed with surgery. Says that you are naturally beautiful. You are heading down the wrong path with the filler, sis, because she's getting the fillers in her face. Says that you do not need that. Says that if none of your friends will tell you the truth, girl, says listen to your followers, okay? Damn. Another person says that they don't even do good work, Sheree, meaning Goals Plastic Surgery. Another person went on to say that it's probably free. That's what they're saying. That her surgery is probably going to be free. I don't know, child. I don't know free surgery because that y'all might not do a good job or something. I don't know. I'm coming up out of there looking like the mask or a damn Scream mask or something like that. Somebody else was saying, like, why, girl? Like, why are you getting this surgery? Says, well, weren't you screaming at Candy at the reunion about how natural you are and that nobody could never, and now you're out here getting all these surgeries? Like, make it make sense, girl. This is what they're saying to Sheree. So, yeah, I took some stills so that y'all can see she's doing some things to her face. That's a, you know, I get it. She's trying to, compete. She's trying to compete with the younger women, and she's, the girls on the show, they keeping themselves looking snatched or whatever. But she needs to stop whatever she's doing with the cheek area, with the fillers, like it's giving too much. I think she's doing lip fillers too. But yeah, I'm gonna have to find that damn picture of her nose before Sheree like got money, because baby, ooh, Sheree, your nose was, girl. You had like 3 noses back then, because you were smelling everything, girl. Like you could smell what I'm cooking from my house at your house. Your nose was like that, girl. Like it was. And I'm really not trying to be mean, but I'm just saying, girl, you had a nose that, girl, your nose is bigger than Stormy's nose. And I didn't think that was possible. Let me find this damn nose. Y'all hold on a second. I need to find this damn nose. Baby, And I'm gonna tell you who was the messy one that damn posted the nose. That damn Nene Leaks is the one that posted Sheree's nose prior to her getting surgery. I said, why would you do that, Nene? Because y'all know Nene and Sheree was beefing at the time. So Nene decided she was gonna post Sheree's damn nose. I said, yo, really? Her damn nose was like huge. Okay, hold on. Let me go because I got all this shit in my phone. Y'all, I got a million pictures. I don't delete pictures because I don't never know when I gotta spin the block on some of my receipts. So I be like trying to hold on to them. Yeah, I be trying to hold on to them. Let me see. Because I know I posted it on my YouTube page before. Yes, I did. Give me 1 second. We're gonna move on, child. This damn nose. I want y'all to see this nose. I hope I can find it right here. Child, that nose was huge, humongous. Humongous. Here it go. I swear to God, I knew I had it. All right. This was Sheree's nose. This was Sheree's nose prior to her getting rhinoplasty. Y'all know rhinoplasty is when you get surgery on your nose. This is Sheree. This is Sheree. When she first, like when she got with Bob, before she started getting that money, before she came up, this is Sheree, y'all. Sheree Whitfield from Real Housewives of Atlanta. This is Sheree. Baby, that's a snout. Do you hear me? Girl, you had a good old snout, Sheree. All right. I don't think that she should have done nothing but just, you know, just maybe got her nose, maybe like cut her nose down some. I don't really see anything else she really needed to get done. She's not an ugly girl, you know. That's her nose, y'all. That's her nose. That's her. That's Sheree. That is her. I swear to God, that's her. Prior to her like getting nips and tucks and things like that. Okay. She probably just should have got her nose cut down and that's it. But yeah, so maybe, you know, y'all know how it is when folks start getting surgery. Like, look at Michael Jackson. I didn't think that Michael Jackson needed to get all the surgeries that he got. But, yo, sometimes people be insecure and they keep doing it. It's like tattoos. Once you get one tattoo, you want to keep getting them. I have 6. I have 6 tattoos, and I'm not getting any more. I was going through a phase in my life. I don't know. I was going through a phase in my life, and I said, hell, I'm not getting any more tattoos. My first tattoo I went with my cousin, not to get off topic too much. My cousin was getting a tattoo. I went with her, and she was like, come on, Rell, get a tattoo. I'll pay for it. I was like, fuck no. I ain't have no tattoos then. I was like, I'm not getting no damn tattoo. She was like, girl, come on, get a tattoo. I'll pay for it. So I'm sitting there looking at her when she got her tattoo, and we would get ready to go. She was like, you're not going to get a tattoo? I was like, okay, I'll get it. And I went and got my name on my arm, and it was like really small. So after that, it became addictive, and I just kept getting tattoos. So I have 6 tattoos, y'all, and I will not get any more. I said at one point I wanted to get like a tattoo on my foot, but I was like, fuck no, I'm not doing that. But I don't know, it was like a midlife crisis or something. I don't know what I was going through, but I'm not getting any more. But yes, so let's move on, child. Let's move on. Enough about me. See, I found out something else about me, and I don't be sharing stuff about me. But yes, Caramel has 6 tattoos. We will not get any more. All right, moving on. I should have got that thug life across my chest. That's what I should have got. So I can be on my Tupac out here. That's what I should have got. Should have got that thug life on my chest so I can be out here on this shit here. Crip walking. Yeah, I should have did that. Should I have done that? Don't hate the player, honey. All right, let's get into it. Kiki Palmer, honey, her baby daddy. I'm so sick of him. Oh, I'm so sick of him, y'all. Lord, I know this is going to make me mad. He done went out here, honey, and done filed this damn restraining order on damn Kiki and her mama, y'all. I'm so tired of what's his name? Darius damn Jackson, okay? Out here and filed. Lord. All right, so, okay, let me read this. It says the insecure star. Now they're saying Serranas, which is his brother. Okay, I'm sorry. Serranas Jackson files a restraining order against Kiki Palmer and her mother over alleged harassment. Okay, so it's not Darius's brother. I'm misinformed. Okay, so correction on that. Darius's brother, Serranas Jackson, okay, files a restraining order against Kiki Palmer and her mother over alleged harassment. He says that she has publicly lied on me and my family. Is lying on somebody harassing somebody? Why are they dragging this out? Like, I'm so tired of this bullshit with them. It's like Keke went and filed this whole restraining order against his brother, and now I feel like his brother might be using his brother on a get back to try to be going after Keke, because he can't find no work in Hollywood now as a result of Keke filing this restraining order against him. That's what he's upset about. Okay, nobody in Hollywood wants to touch him. He really wasn't getting no jobs prior to that, but now that this stuff have come out in the pictures of where he was putting his hands on Keke, nobody wants to fool with him. So now he is upset, and I think he's using his brother to come at Keke to make it seem like Keke and her mom are just these horrible people and they just bothering. Like, girl, no. Now I'm gonna play you guys so I can refresh your memory of Keke's mom snapping off on Darius. Y'all remember it was after that whole situation with Keke where the mom was like cussing Darius out. Let me play that. All right, shout out to MTO.
That you put it through? That you put it through?
This is Keke's mom and her baby daddy.
That you put it through? I'm sure. I'm sure. I'm sure. Amon Wiggins.
Shout out to Amon Wiggins.
If only you actually like.
What does that mean? Can you put it through? He's trying to do the whole child actor parents sacrifice their childhood gag. Okay, well, we got $30 million today.
Look at her. That's fine.
Yeah, I sacrificed her, I guess.
Okay. Amon Wiggins.
But what did your mom do to you?
Huh?
She fucked you up.
My mom's fine.
You should have been a child entertainer. You should have been one. Maybe you would have more gumption. Maybe you would have more shit to do it. Because your mama fucked you up. She turned you into a punk-ass mama boy who harasses a woman. What kind of bullshit is that?
Wow.
Your mama should be ashamed of herself. She should be telling you, why are you harassing this girl? Why are you doing this?
I say horrible things to her.
She's the one that kept wanting to come back around. Trust me, I didn't want this.
Well, that makes no sense as to why you harass. You know, there's no need to say horrible things and send me this usher picture. There's no reason for that. You do that because you're nuts. There's no reason for you to say that. Jezebel, calling me Haiti. That's all unnecessary. You do all of that unnecessarily because something's wrong with your mind. It's not normal. You sound like you have a broken brain and you need to go to see somebody because you're chemically imbalanced. There's nothing that I've done for you to stay on that page. People have endured more. I've endured more from you, and I don't do that to you. I don't sit up there and call you all kinds of names and do stuff like that. You randomly have an episode and then you harass me for an hour straight. That's what you do. It's not normal. It's not necessary. You can just not talk to me.
I'm gonna harass you. Usher's bisexual. He sleeps with men, you stupid motherfucker.
Amon Wiggins.
Mama is
You should know. You spend more time with Rogan.
You was a dumb motherfucker. And then you let your family, you let your brother talk you into, hey man, look, your brother's a pussy too. His reputation in Hollywood is he's a fuckboy. And he's an asshole. And nobody really likes him. Lauren London don't like his ass.
Amon Wiggins.
So at the end of the day, you, the Jacksons, are fucking jokes. You guys are fucking jokes. That's what you are. You're a fucking joke. So don't blame Keke for being a joke. You was a joke before you met her.
Amon Wiggins.
So don't blame her. Don't call her cunt. And what man thinks they're going to call the mother of their child cunt, bitches, whore, you've been run through. I'm going to come and get the baby. What kind of mental motherfucker are you? Nobody does that, Darius. Nobody does that. What woman wants their child to go be with a man who calls them cunts and bitches? That's the stupidest thing that my daughter ever give you the baby after you call her a cunt. I'll be her ass.
Damn.
And you know what?
Baby's gonna be back in my arms. I'm like, the inevitable's gonna happen. He's gonna grow up to be a man, a real man, and he's gonna go ahead and just come on over. All right. Dad, I'm his dad. I'm his dad. I'm his dad. I don't care about what you all think. I don't care what you think, especially Kiki. I don't care about what anybody else thinks. Sharon, your opinion is
this is Kiki Palmer's mother.
You're wasting your breath right now, Sharon. You're wasting your breath right now. You're wasting your breath right now. Trust me.
Child. Now we ain't gonna play it all because Mama was snapping, as y'all can see, honey. Mama's calling him a fuckboy and everything. We're gonna stop it there because we got some more stuff that we got to get through, and I want to get through these damn videos tonight, honey. Oh, when I tell you, her mama got some hood in her. I like her. She's protecting her daughter. So she did mention on this particular phone call, because Darius was recording Kiki's mom unbeknownst to her, which that, in some states that's against the law. You can't record people without letting them know prior. But she did mention grabbing a pow. She did threatening with a pow because she was mad. So they were trying to go to the police and say, hey, she was threatening us with a whole pow and all that type stuff. So, hey, Mama, I feel like Mama was doing what she needed to do for her child. Because he was, I can't take people like that. And he's that calm type of crazy. You have to watch them type. The calm type of crazy people, they will do anything at any time. Like, I don't fool with calm, crazy people. Them calm, crazy ones, they will do anything at any time. All right, so let's move on to something that's a little more child, this right here. Now I've been digging up. I've been on my digging up tea type of day. All right. In addition to me having a horrible day at work. So no, we talked about Shaunie O'Neal. For those of you that follow me, if you were in the pop in yesterday, somebody said yes, he's a real nut. Absolutely. So as you guys know, Shaunie O'Neal is remarried to a pastor. Now we talked about Shaunie yesterday, honey, while a rapper came out to say that Shaunie O'Neal paid him $50K. She originally offered him $10,000 for the D. So he is saying that he done smashed her several times, and this particular time, which was 2 weeks before Shaunie's wedding to the pastor that she married, that Shaunie hit him up and said, hey, she has not responded yet. I see you guys asking. But anyway, so Shaunie hit up this rapper guy and says, hey, I want to get some good D before I get married in 2 weeks. So he was like, hey, I ain't got nothing else to do. But he was like, hey, it's going to cost you pretty much. So Shaunie was like, initially, I'll give you 10K, okay, to meet up or whatever. So he was like, yeah, no, 10K is not enough. So he said that whenever they met up, she came and she brought 50K and gave it to him. And now he's saying that in addition to them meeting up previously, that she also gave him other gifts. Now they've been saying in Hollywood that Shaunie is like a whole sugar mama out here, honey. Yeah, Shaunie is like a sugar mama to her men. All right. Now the guy that she was dating when she was on Basketball Wives, he was young. If you guys may remember him, I got a picture. That's him. Okay. This is the guy I told you that she bought the whole Lamborghini, which is a $200,000 car. She was just only dating this guy, and she bought him a Lamborghini worth $200,000. Okay. So she loves to trick off on her man, honey. Now, Pastor Keon, he has a type. Now, this is his ex-wife, okay? This is Pastor Keon's ex-wife, the one that he put a gag order on after he divorced her because there were some things that happened within the marriage that she knew about, and she was not able to talk about said things, okay? So he gave her a good old cease and desist and a good old gag order, so she could not speak on that, all right? Now, a woman that was dealing with old Keon, all right, has aired him out. And yes, she has come forward to air him out, baby. And let me go ahead and read what she had to say. Her name is Rachel Bell, all right? Yes. Somebody said, woo, child. Y'all know I be on my shit over here. Why does it always get the tea on the preachers, though? Why is it always the preachers? All right, so let's go ahead and read what she had to say, because she airing him out, baby. She says, my name is Rachel Bell, and my pastor is a liar. Damn. She said, my pastor is not married to Felicia Henderson. Now, Felicia Henderson is the ex-wife of Shaunie O'Neal's ex-husband, all right? Shaunie O'Neal's now husband. All right, so she said, my pastor is not married to Felicia Henderson. She is a seat filler, meaning that during the time that they were married, that the then wife, which was, her name is Felicia, the woman I just showed you, light-skinned woman, was just a seat filler. Like, she wasn't really no wife that, because he was kind of doing what he wanted to do. All right. She says that my pastor has been afraid to tell the truth for two reasons. Says, number one, fear. 2, because of my looks, and says that God told my pastor 2 years ago that I was his third wife. She says that he pretends that I'm not. And my silence has cost me to suffer. Says that Felicia Henderson has a muzzle over her mouth, so she cannot defend herself, since we all know that she bragged about her prenup. She says that she is evil, wicked, and a lying witch, and she has destroyed, okay, and divided and corrupted our church. Now she's kind of acting like she's the wife, which is so crazy. Says that she is Saul indeed. Says that Miss Jackie Williams, the COO of the Lighthouse Church, is also a witch. She says that I have been under spiritual warfare this entire time. Why people be bringing God in a mess? Says that God is real, and all those who have mocked him, we will see for themselves his wrath. Says that you cannot do evil in the kingdom. Says if my pastor passes the test by telling the truth, then he's free. And if he lies, then he makes God a liar. Says that every person that has used their tongue against me will have to repent. Who are you, girl? Says that after your pastor, if I'm lying, no, says ask your pastor if I'm lying, then that's simple. She says that, by the way, I am a minister, not a seat filler like his fake ex-wife. She sounds a little psycho, okay? Rachel Bell, I do have a picture of her, okay? We be on that shit over here, okay? We can't just read that and not give you a picture. That's her. That's Shaunie O'Neal's husband, Pastor Keon Henderson. And that is Miss Bell. That's her. That's the person who thinks that she was the wife, okay? Yeah. What y'all think about that? Psycho, okay? You sis, you're psycho, all right? Now, Shaunie, I don't think you being a good first lady, sis. I don't think you being a good first lady. Now, let me show y'all this damn watch that she bought for old boy, because I got that too. All right. We're going to talk about the price of this damn watch too, because baby, Shaunie, you give expensive gifts, girl. You give expensive gifts, Shaunie. Like, girl, you are running through all of Shaq's money, and you're tricking all Shaq's money off on over these little young boys out here. And I know he ain't happy about that. All right. Now, the watch is called a Frost New York City Diamond, okay? Audemars pick, what is it? Pick, okay? Now, the actual watch is worth, y'all ready for this? $44,000, okay? That is what the watch looks like. Yeah, that's what it looks like. You probably can't see because it's real icy, honey. It's real icy. But that's the type of watch. There we go. Focus. 43,742 after taxes and all that bullshit added to it. It's good $44,000, okay? So yeah, girl, that's some expensive schlong. I'm sorry, girl. That's some expensive schlong. Anybody ever spent that much on a man? Anybody ever spent that? That's not your husband, okay? Just some dude that you out here just randomly smashing, okay? Because you done gave somebody $50K for the D. Like, girl, he must have really threw your back out for that amount of money. I'm sorry. Like, hell to the no, okay? Hell to the no. Let's get into this, Lord. All right. Let's go into this tea, honey. Okay, so that is the woman who's claiming that she's supposed to be Pastor Keon's third wife. All right. Yeah. So now they're saying that Keon Henderson's mother, I'm finding out, Keon Henderson's mother was a mistress, okay? Did y'all know that? Keon Henderson's mother was a mistress to the pastor of the church when he was growing up, when he was a child. He found out at 12 years old that the pastor of their church was his father. Okay. All that time he had been looking up to this man in the church, not knowing, his mother never told him, not knowing that the pastor of their church that they've been going to ever since he was like a little boy, was actually his father. He tried to have a relationship with him, but it did not work out. Okay. His mother decided to stay in the church after she was caught sleeping with the pastor and got pregnant by said pastor. The pastor was married. The mother, Pastor Henderson's mother, decided to stay a member of that church and continue going there while she was pregnant and raised her child in that church. Keon Henderson, which is Shaunie's ex-husband, in the same church where the pastor was going there with his wife there as well. So that had to be very uncomfortable to see this woman walking around pregnant, first of all, by your husband, and then to see this child be born, and then to see this child growing up and serving in the church. Because he was talking about how he always like helped out in church, and he was always doing this and doing that, helping out in church. So he grew up under this man who he just looked up and idolized all of his life, and found out at 12 years old that that was his father. I said, oh my God. All right. Yeah. All right. So let me play this little clip. Don't let me tell you, honey. Let him tell you. All right. Because y'all ain't nobody going to be saying caramel here. We will not be doing that. We will not be doing that. No, we won't. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. No, we won't. Let's go ahead and play this clip, and he's going to explain to you exactly how that happened, honey. I ain't never heard no shit like that ever in my life. Like this person you looking at in his face every day, all day, well, every Sunday, okay, is actually your dad. I said, oh my God. Oh my God, who does that? His mama need to be ashamed of herself. Okay. His mama need to be ashamed of herself. Okay, hold up. Let's fast forward a little bit. I'm gonna show y'all a picture of him too. I got a picture of the dad. Okay. Give me one sec. Let me get to that point.
Only woman in the family, and everybody else was married, and everybody else was upward mobile and doing all of this stuff. And here my mother is, no education, 2 children by the pastor of the church. And so that was a hard thing.
How did that translate into am I as good? I'm just hard by the first question. We've never talked about that. It sounds like to me you question your value or his value of you.
Yeah.
How did he respond?
He responded by making a U-turn and dropping me back off at the house and telling me that I was going to upset him before he had to teach Bible study. He never answered the question.
He was asking his dad different questions. The man came and picked him up one day, and they were riding in the car, and he was asking him a bunch of questions like, why weren't you in my life? And and he says that the man told him, which was pastor of the church, you getting ready to upset me before I got to go and have like Bible study. So he didn't want to answer all these questions. He didn't want to let him know like I was digging your mama out and got her pregnant while I was married. And I won't in your life like that because I had to have, this whole, reputation as this pastor. And not be acknowledging my side kids. Okay. So Pastor Henderson was he was a side baby. Okay. Yeah, he was a side baby because his mama was out here, honey, doing her thing out here in these streets. What y'all think about that? Yeah. He's a product of his mother being out here being an old loosey goosey out here, honey. All right, let me see.
I found out he was my father at 12. Okay, so I wasn't
Let's
really
stop right there because a lot of people just gasp.
Okay.
You served a pastor as an adjutant, and at 12 years old, you found out that your pastor was your father.
Yes, sir.
Y'all see that? There you go. No, we ain't lying over here. All right, that was Pastor Keon talking to Pastor Take That Jakes, honey. All right, Pastor Take That Jakes, the strong bottom one. Okay, and letting him know that his mom, that his pastor, the person he thought was his pastor his entire life, was his dad. Okay, so he kind of had a weird life growing up. All right, now prior to Shaunie being married to Shaq, check this out because I done found out a whole bunch of stuff, y'all, and it's all legit facts. All right, prior to Shaunie being married to Shaq, she was involved with and dated one of Shaq's good friends, and he's also known as an executive in the sports world. Okay. So she liked those sports guys because they got a little corn upon them. All right. So so she dated one of Shaq's prior to being with Shaq. She dated one of Shaq's friends, and he's known as a higher up executive in the sports world. Okay. Now they're saying that the way Shaunie was able to take all this money from Shaq during the time that he was cheating on her, she took this money from him, like millions, you guys, and she stashed it away in overseas accounts, and that's where she hid the money to where Shaq could not even find the damn money. Like when they were getting their divorce, they could not find them, and kind of sort of like what Tasha K is doing with her money, hiding it from Cardi B. So yeah. Shaunie hid millions of dollars of Shaq's money during the time that he was out cheating. She was kind of like building her, her way to be able to take care of herself and her children after things kind of hit the fan. So she created some offshore accounts and was putting money in those accounts, all right, while Shaq was out cheating with multiple people. Okay. Now, they're saying that Shaunie was also said to be messing with a 27-year-old personal trainer during the time that Shaq was cheating as well. Once she found out that Shaq was cheating, she went out and started messing around with her 27-year-old personal trainer, okay, while Shaq was out doing him. So I don't know, maybe she had already clocked out of the marriage. She was just like, hey, I'm done with his ass. Like, you gonna be out here cheating, I'm gonna do me. Some people feel like that. And they said he cheated a whole lot during the time that they were married. Okay, Shaq was with a lot of people. All right. He also messed around with Superhead. You guys know who she is. Karen Steffens, the one that wrote the book that was talking about all the men that she messed with in Hollywood. Shaq messed with her, and she actually put in her book. Check this out. Superhead put in her book about Shaq that says that he was very sloppy in bed, said that he had a very small package for his size, because y'all know Shaq is like 8 foot something. So when you see him, honey, with them big old feet, you're going to be like, oh, I know he is going to rotate my damn kidneys in here tonight. But Superhead was like, yeah, nah, that was not the case. She said that Shaq, honey, was very lazy in bed, and he was real sweaty, and that he sucked in bed, and not in a good way. That's what Superhead had to say. Okay. So, child, no, he made how many kids? He and Shaunie got about 5 kids. Maybe she made them. I don't know, because it sounded like she be out here getting her groove on. But yeah, so he cheated a whole lot. Okay. So yeah. Now they're saying that Shaq is actually dating. You guys remember when I did the live about this girl who is now on Basketball Wives, Brittany Renner, who was bragging about being with like over 50 guys? With sleeping with over 50 guys. This is who Shaq is dating now, okay? Brittany Renner. Brittany Renner came out and did several interviews where she talked about sleeping around with over 50 guys. And this is the girl that Shaq is actually dating now, okay? Yeah. Which is weird because Brittany Renner is on Basketball Wives, which you guys know. Shaunie O'Neal is one of the executive producers. Thank you so much, Belle Wilson. Okay, Shaunie O'Neal actually executive produces Basketball Wives, so it's weird that she kind of runs in the same circles of the women that Shaq continued to mess with. Like, it's kind of like her co-worker, so to speak, a little bit, because y'all know Shaunie, she's made several appearances on the show as well. You guys remember Laura Govan? That used to be Govan, if that's how you say her name. Laura, y'all remember Laura from the show? Yeah, Shaq messed with her too during the time that Laura was on the show, and she was messing with Shaq for, I want to say, a couple years. And it came out on Basketball Wives that she was messing with Shaq, and Shaunie was very upset about that, you guys. So Shaq, he's been getting around in Hollywood. He really has. He's been getting around in Hollywood, and it's so crazy that he's been messing around with people that's like right close to Shaunie, like her peers, people that she worked with. So it's so damn crazy. Oh my God. Y'all know I be digging. Okay. I do. I got to get that hot tea. Y'all know Pop-Ins is the tea type of night. I try to keep it a little corporate for Car Chronicles, but baby, when you come back for the Pop-In, you getting tea. I'm pulling tea, stuff that y'all ain't heard, and it's going to be legit, and I'm going to verify it. Bobby, y'all hear me over here playing the audios and stuff, so y'all know I ain't just making shit up. All right. So let's get on back into something else. I'm kind of jumping around a little bit. All right. Okay, so we talked about the expensive watch. Y'all saw that. Okay, $44,000. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So yeah. Check this out. Now they're trying to say that there was some overlapping going on during the time that Shaunie originally said that she met and or started dating Pastor Keon. Now they're saying that Pastor Keon actually divorced his wife, the one that I showed you guys, the light skin one. Let me show a picture again. Okay. Let's keep your receipts going, honey. So y'all follow me, honey. Follow me. All right. So this is him and his ex-wife. All right. Pretty girl. Okay, that's her. The one that has the gag order to where she can't speak. All right. Now, he divorced her in 2019. All right. Shaunie started seeing him in 2019 and then started showing up at his church and was like doing like little speaking engagements and kind of hanging out with him. They're saying that there was some overlapping going on and maybe that Shaunie may have been seeing him before the actual divorce was complete. Okay, so it sounded like they're saying that there was a little overlapping in his marriage to his ex-wife and during the time that Shaunie O'Neal came into the picture and started dating him. Shaunie was trying to say, well, everything was already finalized and da-da-da-da. From what I am hearing and from my sources, they're saying that that Shaunie pretty much came in and was seeing him before everything was finalized with his wife. But he had a whole lot of stuff going on, as you guys know, because I did a live on it before, where they're saying that he has some type of inappropriate relationship with what's the guy, the praise leader's name? Oh, I cannot remember it now, because I did a live about it. Anyway, it was this guy who's supposed to be like this praise leader, who was said to have had some type of inappropriate relationship with Keon Henderson, aka Shaunie's now husband, and they had some kind of verbal altercation on a plane, on a private plane, at which he kicked him off this private plane and put him also under a gag order. So anybody that is like really close to him and fall out with him, they magically have these gag orders and these cease and desist to where they cannot speak. Okay, his ex-wife cannot speak on him. She can't speak on him, period. If she does, then he will sue her. Okay, and it's crazy. She knows a lot. She's seen a lot. She's been around him. She knows about the, you know, the guys and all this that was coming up, the inappropriate relationships allegedly. So she is unable to speak about those things. So Shaunie, I don't know if this is a marriage of convenience because you want to be seen as this first lady to feel important, but it doesn't sound like this man is pleasing you if you are soliciting sex allegedly from rappers who cannot keep their mouths shut. Okay, you should have had him sign some type of an agreement that he will not speak on said things. That's what you should have done. Or maybe pick someone who is not so gullible and that run their mouth like that. Okay, like for real, what you've been in the situation you're in, because as you guys know, Pastor Keon's church, let me call him Keon. Fuck that. I mean, Keon. Shit. Why am I being formal? Keon over there. Y'all know his church, they really didn't receive Shaunie. They really didn't receive her at first because of all the things that they saw with her on Basketball Wives and her, you know, how they didn't see her as being this first lady. They didn't see her being in that space. So he kind of wore them down in terms of accepting her. All right. He wore his congregation down to accept her because he was like, hey, this is who I want. This is who I'm choosing. I want her to be my wife. So they kind of had to come around because that's who he chose. Okay. And they were very upset when he divorced the other wife because they liked her. She kind of fit the mold of being a first lady. But then when he started seeing Shaunie, they was like, this is the same bitch from Basketball Wives. Why folk come you bringing her up in here? Like, they didn't like that. They didn't like that. So yeah, so he kind of made them warm up to having Shaunie there, and he's slowly trying to kind of mold her into that, but she's just not that. Shaunie is not first lady material. She's not. She's not. And I don't know how he's going to deal with this now coming out about her sleeping with this guy and also paying him. Ernest Pugh, thank you. Y'all know when my mind be going like this 100 miles a minute because I be trying not to leave out no tea, guys. Thank you. Ernest Pugh is the guy that it was said that he was messing around with. Okay, I did a live about this and I could not remember his name for nothing in the world. Thank you so much, T. Elise Smith, okay, for bringing it up. Ernest Pugh. If you guys listen to gospel music, then you know who Ernest Pugh is. It's said and alleged that Ernest Pugh was having some type of relationship with Pastor Keon. Okay, he does look a little fruity, but whatever. I mean, if you like your man to wear tight pants as a pastor, child, do what you do, child. Who am I? I don't know pastors that wear skinny jeans and sneakers, but whatever. Do what you do, child. All right. Moving on. Miss Melody Sheree, honey. Miss Melody Sheree, child. Y'all know she will cut you off in a hot damn minute. And one person that she has decided to cut off and not fool with anymore is none other than Keke Jabbar. Okay. Yes, she has decided not to fool with Keke Jabbar anymore because Keke just be doing too much and running her damn mouth. A little bit too much. All right. So, yeah, so she had to go on and cut her ass on off. I'm going to go ahead and play you guys the audio so that you guys can hear it for yourself. Caramel's not making that up. All right, let's get to it. Keke says that she did not tell anybody anything about the show or her involvement with AL, okay, which we all know she did. Her mother was involved, allegedly. So Melody now has blocked Keke. It's a wrap, honey. It's a wrap. for you, baby. It's a wrap for you, Keke. Let's see. Now I'm hearing that during the time that they were in Houston, that Keke did not have a way back home from Houston back to Huntsville. Okay, Melody went into her bag and bought Keke a flight back to Huntsville. Okay, this is what is being said. I'm just like this. Okay, if you don't have your money right to go out of town, to be able to go and be involved in all the festivities that's going on, why take your ass out of town? Like, it's giving too much. It's bad enough that people are hearing about you borrowing money from different content creators or content creator. And now the fact that you came to a place that nobody really wanted you to be at anyway, that you really weren't really invited like that. I mean, Nell invited you, but I mean, when you got there, as you can see, nobody wanted you to be there. It was not an inviting experience. So they're saying that when it was time for everybody to go home, like it was, maybe she paid for like a one-way flight there. But then I'm hearing that she did not have a way to get back home, and Melody reached in her bag and bought her purchased her a flight ticket to get back to Huntsville. I'm not going anywhere if I don't know where I'm staying in terms of hotel, if I don't have money to eat, like get a, maybe rental car and all this stuff. If I don't have my ducks in a row in terms of where I'm gonna stay, what I'm gonna do, got my money up to do, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going out of town. So like, who travels like that? Like, I don't go nowhere planning to stay with nobody and all that. I'm not that type. I need my own space. I need a rental car because I don't want to put the miles on my car. Like, I gotta have my shit in. Yeah. So who does a one-way ticket? They're saying, from what I'm hearing, it was a one-way ticket to Houston, and I guess she was just gonna wing that shit and figure out how she was gonna get back home. But they're saying that Mel purchased her a ticket to get back home. I said, what the hell? What kind of shit is that? All right, so let me play this shit, y'all. Oh my God! Shout out to Who Knew, because that's where I saw it. All right, let me play this shit right quick. Shout out to Who Knew. Shout out to Who Knew.
I need to talk to you about something. This is where this information is coming from. I'm the one who said it. So my mama said this. You never said that to me. And so now I'm strong. And I just don't have room. If I have to question your loyalty, or if I have to question where we really stand, I'd rather just cut it off. Months went by and you never shared. What? I need to talk to you about something. This is where this information is coming from. I'm
talking about Kiki.
So my mama said this. You never said that to me. And so now I'm strong.
I hear that?
And, I just don't have room. If I have to question your loyalty, or if I have to question where we really stand, I'd rather just cut it off.
So Mel said, if I got to question your loyalty and where we stand, I got to cut it off. She said that you could have come and talked to me and you didn't do that. Okay. So she's feeling like the fact that she was, I guess, hanging with and having conversations with Anthony Lofties, which you guys know is a content creator. And with everything that was going on with that situation, Mel was like, yeah, I don't trust it. So her cutoff game, y'all know Mel's cutoff game is very strong. So she has decided to block Keke, which is such a which is definitely unfortunate for you because Mel helped her get on the show. If you guys have been following Love and Marriage Huntsville last season and this season, like Mel she was standing in the gap and vouching for Keke, which is so unfortunate. So for you to maybe like turn your back on her, I mean, that's how she feels, okay? Because that's what she's saying here. She says, hey, I had to cut her off because I question your loyalty now. And Melody is all about that loyalty. Y'all already heard her say, hey, at the end of the season, I cut everybody off because I don't know who the hell to trust anymore because everybody's just running amok and acting crazy. But back to what I was saying, I don't know anybody to go out of town and be on that bullshit like that. Like, I ain't got no way to get home. Can you purchase me a flight ticket so I can get home? Who's just hanging out in the airport just waiting for somebody to purchase them a ticket? That shit is crazy. But apparently that's how people travel. I don't do that shit, but whatever. But yes, so Melody purchased her a plane ticket back. Yeah. So now they're saying that, of course, you guys know about the borrowing the money stuff as well. Like I said, Lord, that's crazy too. Now several people were saying that they told Keke to stop talking so much and sharing so much, okay, which is causing problems, and telling people stuff to see who she can actually trust, which actually backfires. So they were saying that Keke was saying that she was like telling people stuff to actually see if they would go back and repeat it, then to see if she could trust them. Okay, that's the model she was using. According to Keke, she was saying she was telling random people stuff to see if they would go back and say something, to when she would know that this person says something, and that's how she knew if she could trust that person. Y'all follow what I'm saying? Like, I tell you something and I ain't tell nobody else, and if you hear it again, then I know it came from you, kind of like that. So yeah, I'm like, that's too many games. That's too many games. That's too many games. That's too many games. So also, I'm hearing that Keke will be filming some for the season 7 of Love and Marriage Huntsville, but she will not get a lot of screen time coming up for season 7. They're not giving her a lot of screen time, so we will not be seeing Keke as much on season 7. She will have a sit-down conversation with Melody. In season 7, there's going to be a scene with her having a conversation with Melody about Melody not trusting her about a certain situation, or her not being loyal to Melody. So it's going to be a conversation about loyalty with Keke and Melody, okay, for season 7, but she's not going to be seen that much. And I feel like Carlos doesn't feel like Keke is pretty much sharing her story. And I said it, that's, girl, you was on a platform to where you could have helped a lot of women going through what you were going through, instead of chasing this whole Tisha and Marceau cheating bullshit. Like, everybody knows that they've been cheating. I've talked about it. Several content creators have talked about it. Bottom line, I would not have made that fucking thing my storyline. So now Carlos is like, you really didn't prove yourself. Like, we gave you 2 seasons. You were here last season, and you were on a mission to put Tisha and Marceau under the bus with their cheating allegations. And I thank you for that, because that gave us content for the things that you were telling us, and saying that Marceau was, having threesomes and all that. I mean, everybody was talking about that. But you failed to put yourself out there and tell your story. That's what people have been wanting to hear, your story. You kind of hinted on the fact that you did have a little drug issue, and that you were off of that now. Tisha kind of threw it out there. So it's kind of feeling like you didn't really tell what you were going through until they were kind of bringing out stuff on you. I'm never going to allow someone to tell my story, because you can never tell my story better than me. I lived it. Okay. I lived it. So the fact that you did yourself a disjustice, injustice, or however you say the shit. I've been sipping, y'all. I'm sorry. Yeah, it kind of fucked you up for the new season of Real Housewives of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Okay, tell your own story. It's so sad. So you guys will not see a lot of Keke for next season, season 7. Okay, you will not. It's sad. It's sad. I'm surprised they brought her back with all the shit that's going on, because she was sharing some stuff that was not supposed to be talked about on the show. So I'm surprised they actually brought her back after finding that out. Okay. No hate for you, Keke. I just feel like you kind of messed yourself up. You could have really, really, really had a good spot on this show, okay? Because it's hard to get on reality TV. And once you get in there, once you get in that door, you got to go in and improve yourself, okay? Somebody said, what am I drinking? What is in my cup? I got a little rum, orange juice, and just a little apple juice. Yeah, that's it, guys. Just a little sip. Just something to kind of get me out my mode, because I had a bad day at work today. So I didn't want to kind of be on here like, ugh. I kind of needed something to kind of take me out that zone, so I don't be, because sometimes my attitude can suck, and I don't ever want to be on live like that. But I just had a horrible day at work, guys. It was one of those days. I told you, I was like irritated like hell. So I just got a little something to take the edge off, and I'm good now. Can y'all tell I'm better? Is my attitude okay? Y'all can tell me. I ain't gonna snap off. You can tell me if my attitude sucks. You can tell me. I'm not gonna snap on you, I promise. All right. All right. Let's get on into some more tea, honey. All right, yeah, I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna save that for tomorrow, because that ain't juicy enough. I want all the juicy stuff for that. All right, so let's go ahead and get on into I did find this clip with Sweet Tea. I'm gonna play that, and then we're gonna get into our celebrity spotlight, which is going to be Star Jones and your boy Al Reynolds. We're gonna talk about their marriage, their life, and what happened with them and why they broke up. And some stuff that y'all probably didn't even know, child. So Star Jones and your boy Al Reynolds will be our celebrity spotlight couple for the night. Okay, we're gonna get into that with them here in a second. All right. Yes, God, we will. All right, so let's go ahead and do. I'm gonna go ahead and play the Sweet Tea interview that she had with Angela Yee on her Way Up podcast. All right. She actually looked pretty good. I was like, go ahead, girl. Sweet Tea. I don't know who you did. I don't know who did your hair, girl, but you was serving girl. You was serving the girls. Yes, you were, honey. I didn't realize she and Dr. G been together that long either. But whatever, girl.
Yes, I had, and I've always been open. It just didn't work out for me. I found mine on I love my life in the DMs. You know?
And you slid in his DMs.
Yeah, I went down to the DMs.
That's right. Hey, but it worked out for you.
It did. You know, I say go after whatever you believe in. Like, you never know. Just start a conversation. Like, you know, this is new technology. We met during the time of COVID and during the pandemic. Mm-hmm. So that was like the easiest way to communicate with people when I was dating. And I was like, hey, why not reach out to him and say, hey? And
was there anybody else you reached out to, or just?
No, I did meet some people on Clubhouse, because Clubhouse was getting.
Oh, you was lit on Clubhouse. You
remember at first people
had to get an invite.
Yeah, right.
Send me an invite.
I don't even know what's going on with Clubhouse no more, because I went and I logged back into it and I was like, oh, it's different.
It had a time.
Yeah. So I met some guys on Clubhouse, but yeah, but I met mine through the DMs, and you know, I just said something really funny. I can give you what you want,
and then you put the baby emoji.
I put the baby emoji.
That's why people feel like, oh, she did this, and they say that on the show,
right?
But the truth is, like, you found out what was wrong,
right?
You know, the issues, and that's doesn't mean that it's not gonna happen,
right?
It just means that there's more work that you have to do to make it happen.
Right. Yeah, and my husband, I mean, he's a doctor of psychiatry and internal medicine, so like. And he's been around the block for years. Like, you know, he wouldn't get divorced and then be single for all these years and then make a decision just based off of sole reason me having a baby to just be with me. Like, you know, of course he knows my medical history. We talked, we had the conversations. We've been together. We were together 3 years prior to getting married. So it's been long conversations about this.
Yay. I don't know why I like her. I like her. It's something about her. I like her. I like her. Dr. G, obviously, he loves her. He's not trying to get rid of her because she can't have a baby right now. I think they're doing everything that they can in order to find a way to get her pregnant. He wants to have kids. That's something he expressed when he was with Quad. But I like her. I love her hair that way. That makeup is slaying, like hair with girl. Somebody said that's the best I've seen her look. She looked great right there. She's not an ugly girl. I think that she had the right stylist. Okay. I think she's coming into herself, being around the other girls on the show, because Heavenly is always trying to read somebody down, and Heavenly, your hair ain't never done. Okay. I may have seen your hair look like something maybe twice. And it's sad because you own a whole hair care place, girl. You have a whole hair care store with wigs and all that shit in there, and you be looking busted, broke down, and beat up, girl. You do. Looking like somebody just drop kicked your ass in the forehead. But yeah, you do. But shout out to Sweet Tea, honey. She is telling her story. She's making her rounds. People were saying that they feel like she trapped Dr. G. She's doing these interviews because people are saying that they feel like she trapped Dr. G and that she lied to him whenever she told him in the DM, I can give you what you want, and then put the baby emoji, knowing that is something that he was very passionate about, having a child, and then to find out that she had endometriosis and she can't have a baby right now. People were saying, you lied to him and you trapped him and you can't give him no baby. You just got in there because he's a doctor. But no, like, she really loves him and he loves her as well. So they're working on it. She said that she told him her medical history. So all of these things he knows about. They were together 3 years. I would hope she told him something. Shit. But he loves her. They're going to work it out. They're going to work through it. And she says that he's very supportive of her. So I love that. Let these people be happy, child. If they like it, I love it. Folks need to stay out of people's business like that, okay? Unless you're a blogger like me and you got to talk about it. All right, let's move on, honey. Let's get on into our celebrity spotlighters, which is going to be Reynolds and Star Jones. Star Jones moved on too fast. She moved on way too fast, but let's get on into it, honey. By none other than your girl RRG. Shout out to her. I know you guys like her reviews when she does these, so y'all gonna get a nice little Keke off this, honey.
As a co-host.
Hold on. Let's back her up. All right. We're gonna mount so we can go on and get on into it, honey. Oh Lord. Did y'all like that? Star Jones, honey. That's Star Jones. Reynolds, why does he talk so damn much? Okay. I feel like he was bitter that Star didn't want him anymore. So now you want to do interviews talking about, oh, she knew, making it seem like she just out here just dating all these bisexual men because she didn't want to stay with you. Like, maybe you won't give her what she needed. Ow. Okay. Oh my God. But I'm happy that you guys enjoyed it. I'm happy you guys enjoyed it. I don't know why she felt kind of insecure about telling people she had gastric bypass. I mean, during that time, people were doing that. People were having gastric bypass at the time. Maybe she just felt a little insecure about it. But I mean, as her weight came down, she looked good. But she was always a pretty girl. Even when she was chunky, she had always had a pretty face. But I'm happy that she was able to get through her health issues with the heart disease and all that, and she's doing well. She's remarried again. She does move on pretty quickly. Some people just can't be alone. It seems like Star is one of those people who just can't be alone for a very long time. She likes to have companionship, and there's nothing wrong with that. But she seems to be very happy with her new husband and her new life. She's a stepmom now. So, hey, congratulations to her. Okay. Congratulations to Star. And I don't know what to say about you, Al. Okay. But yeah, because he pissed me off on one of his little posts over there on Fox. So, but it is what it is. Thank you guys for being here. I can't stand Al Reynolds. Y'all are so bad. But hopefully you guys like the tea that we guys talked about tonight. Please don't forget to like the video, okay? I will see you guys in the morning for Car Chronicles, okay? I'll be going into the office. Y'all pray for me, honey. I'm getting no attitude tomorrow because these folk, these corporate folk will send you, all right, and have you cussing at the job. But all right, love you guys all the way down. Mods, thank y'all for such an awesome job tonight. And any content creators that joined us, thank you for being here as well. Caramelians, love you guys all the way down. And goodbye.